Hi, I'm Ken Smith, Director of Health Products, and I'm with Jeff Spain, Vice President of Individual Sales with Assurity. Jeff's story illustrates the power of critical illness protection and the difference critical illness can make in people's lives. Jeff, what happened when your wife Georgia was diagnosed with cancer?
Well, Ken, it was just about over 3 years ago when my wife Georgia was diagnosed with a rare form of breast cancer called triple negative. At the time, Georgia was a healthy female, no symptoms. She exercised regularly. She didn't smoke or drink, so this was totally unexpected disease. The cancer she got is triple negative because it's negative for the hormones estrogen and progesterone, as well as the protein HER2/neu. When her doctor informed us of the diagnosis, he related this was a very rare form of cancer, and he had not treated one like this before. This did not give us a great deal of confidence in the physician. We left the doctor's office concerned and confused, and like many people, we researched the internet, we sought counsel from our doctor friends, and we made a decision that the best place for my wife Georgia to go to get treatment would be the Mayo Clinic in Rochester, Minnesota. This was a 1,000-mile round trip. We committed to Mayo, and I would have begged, borrowed, or stolen the funds to get her there. I did not want to come back 3 to 5 years later and have something happen to my wife, and always wish I would have gone to Mayo. There are very many fears that a cancer victim goes through, that they face each day. Fear of the unknown, fear of chemo, fear of radiation, the treatments, what it can do to you, fear of not seeing your daughters get married, fear of not experiencing being a grandmother, and of course the financial fears of can we afford to go to the Mayo Clinic. I told my wife, Georgia, thank goodness 6 years prior I had purchased a critical illness plan, and I told her don't worry about it, the insurance company is going to pay for our trip to Mayo. Over the course of the next year, we traveled over 30,000 miles, stayed 52 nights in hotel rooms, and we spent over $2,600 on fuel, $5,000 just on hotel rooms, another $2,000 on meals. We paid over $3,000 in our health insurance deductibles, over $2,500 in doctor's office copays, over $5,000 in prescription drug copays. Our Mayo doctors wanted her on a drug called Avastin. This drug was not covered under our health plan. Most of the costs of this drug and the administrative costs all came out of our pocket. As you know, chemo kills all cells, not just cancer cells. Georgia needed a shot called Neupogen once a week for 10 weeks to help her body rebuild these red blood cells. Our insurance company only covered one shot per month. It was $800 a shot, over $6,000 of additional costs. All in all, at the end of the first year, we had over $50,000 of out-of-pocket expenses. And this did not include her lost wages, as she was unable to go to work. Our critical illness protection plan helped offset these expenses and helped us to not incur massive credit card debt. We didn't have to take a second mortgage on our home. We didn't have to cash in a 401k plan or become a medical bankruptcy statistic.
So what did critical illness protection do for Jeff and Georgia? It helped with travel expenses, hotels and meals, deductibles and copays, alternative medications, medications not covered by the health insurance, income replacement. Jeff was on commission when Georgia was going through treatment. Guess what happened to his income? Even if you have the best disability plan, it doesn't pay you to take time off with your spouse. It preserved his savings and his 401k. It prevented the accumulation of massive debt. It preserved their home and prevented bankruptcy. Jeff, how's Georgia doing today?
Thank you, Ken. Georgia's feeling great. She's had several cancer-free checkups, and she's getting her life back to normal. Thanks to our CI plan, our critical illness plan, we were able to focus on her health and not worry about our finances. We had our critical illness plan. It gave us options. It put us in control of her health and provided us peace of mind to help us focus on her health and her recovery.
So what does critical illness offer? First, control. Jeff and Georgia were able to travel to Mayo to have the best treatment available. It offers options. Jeff was able to take time off from work to be with Georgia while she was going through the treatment. It offers choices. They had the money to pay the administration fee for the Avastin. It reduces stress. When someone's diagnosed with cancer, there's both financial and emotional stress. As the financial stress increases, so does the emotional stress. Critical illness protection helps reduce the financial stress, which helps reduce the emotional stress. So the person going through treatment can focus on the most important thing, that's recovery. Why are Jeff and I so passionate about critical illness? because we've seen the difference that it makes in people's lives.